question. When you were talking about the dark night of the soul and the sin gift, we were talking earlier. So, how do you know you're in that? I mean, if you could, like, I had some visions and then they stopped coming to me, will they come back? Or how do you know you're in that dark night, and what do you do? Can you pray your way out of it, or what do you do?
Dark night of the soul is God bringing us to a certain level. There's cycles that we're going to go through, 7-year cycles, 10-year cycles, and a lot of times, sometimes about 3-year cycles. So your cycle usually repeat in your life.
Right.
So I'm usually on a 7-year cycle. But you'll cycle through levels and promote. You'll cycle through a level and promote. When you get to certain levels, we relate to God most of the time out of our soul. God is a spirit. So he wants us to relate to him by spirit, which is wisdom, communion, and consciousness. We relate through our mind, will, and emotion. So how can a spirit God relate to mind, will, and emotion? We can go so far with it, and he has to stop. So we'll go relating to him as with our soul. We'll throw our fits. We'll go into depression. We'll go into our doubt, our unbelief. We'll do all the things of the soul. And God's waiting in the spirit with wisdom and communion and consciously. Come on. But he can't keep relating to us by the soul because we'll never grow. So he steps back away from us. He doesn't leave us. He doesn't abandon us. But he steps into the realm of the spirit, out of the natural, where we're throwing our tantrums, and he says, come on, come into the spirit realm. Yield and surrender, trust me, and we begin to relate to him through the wisdom of God, through our consciousness, and through communing with him. When we get into his presence, we're changed. You can come out of the dark night of the soul just by realizing I'm relating in my soul. It can come out that fast. You just have to recognize it and step into spiritual principles to be able to then relate to him spirit to spirit. Because spirit to spirit relationship brings eternal change. Soul level relationship, mind, will, and emotion. Although we need our mind, we need our will, and we need our emotions to love him, he can't bring us into eternal change with that. We have to step into allowing his wisdom to transform and change us. So we feel as if he's abandoned us, but he's really pulling us into the deep things of him. It says the deep of God calls unto the deep of us, because he's placed Holy Spirit deep within us so that he can pull deep on Holy Spirit, and we can step into that. So it's a whole other dimension. But anytime we feel like we're responding in our emotions, you're in the soul realm. Ask the Lord to enable you to step into the realm of the Spirit and for his wisdom. When we cry out for wisdom, she hears and she answers. Right?